Hi everybody, my name is Jamila and my pronouns are she, her, hers.
What is defiance?
When I think of the word defy, I think of disobedience, I think of resistance, I think revolutionary. And when I think of the word defiance in context to my channel, I continuously think about how I, as a human, have walked through my life with my eyes closed. I think of all of the narratives that I get fed, all the social conditioning that I'm subjected to. I think of media, I think of literature, I think of all of these things that my subconscious is constantly soaking in that have become a part of me, that aren't really parts of me, if that makes any sense. So when I think of defiance, I think of learning who I am, learning who we are. I think of getting closer to what's natural, to what feels right, to what is intrinsic to our spirit. Yeah.
Do you have any hopes and goals?
Another dream of mine that I have is to maybe open up a thought that someone didn't have before about something, to change a mind, to broaden a perspective. I think that we're all placed onto this earth to continuously learn. I would love to know that something that was said on here by me, by guests, by just anyone could potentially just change someone's lens, just change how someone might see the world, how they might interact with the world, how they might interact with other people. That is a dream. That is for sure something that I truly hope to accomplish.
What are your fears?
A fear of mine that I have is honestly disappointing my family. Not the disapproval. I think disapproval and disappointment are a little different, and at least with me, they resonate differently. I've always taken disappointment by family members a little harsher than other things that might come, other negative emotions that might stem from them. I know a lot of the ideas that I would claim as my own on here, they've already heard from me, but I think that just really publicizing a lot of those ideas is a lot different than speaking about them, at the dinner table.
Do you have any disclaimers?
So a disclaimer that I have is I am not the representative for the Somali community, for the Muslim community, for the female gender, for any organization. I would hate for anyone to be held accountable for having opinions that maybe didn't fall in line with what are traditionally those things. Any idea that I might broadcast on here, any idea that I claim as my own, would just be mine. Yeah. Am I saying that those aren't my identities? Absolutely not. The things that I mentioned, just, my ethnicity, my religion, my gender, all of these things are things that I am so proud to be. I just don't want to be the spokesperson for any one of those things. Yeah. The last thing I'd want to hear from anybody or their mamas or their fathers is Jamila said this. Can you believe she's a Somali or she's Muslim or she's this, she's that, blah, 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 and she's doing this or saying that or, yeah. Please, leave me alone. Thinking about, how we already got 1,000 people looking at it? I'm like, damn, 1,000 people gonna be looking at my I'm extra as hell. I gotta do better this time. Let me start over. I don't know if I want to say my last name. The something quota. What is it called? Stick to the stuff if you want. Status quo. I had to sing the High School Musical song to remember that. Fall.